Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back. So finally, Muff is letting me do her nails. I did these 7 weeks ago. Look at the grow out. Look at the grow out. So she does have one broken nail, which I find after 7 weeks. Come on, one broken nail. That's not like the end of the world. But finally, she's letting me do her nails. Oh my gosh. So I went ahead and did her fill, and I think they came out absolutely gorgeous, just neat and classic and just the type of style she likes. So what I'm going to do in this video is instead of showing you guys her nails, I'm going to show you her feet, because I always do nail videos and I find like YouTubers, we always do nail videos, but we always neglect the feet. So I'm going to do a pedicure, and I'm going to use the same technique as I did for her nails with her feet. So her pedicure originally was done about 11 weeks ago, which is just as bad as her nails. But I'm always telling her, Muff, let me do your nails. And she's like, no, they still look good. 3, 4, 5 weeks later, she's like, no, Mom, they still look good. They still look good. So finally, when one of her fingernails broke, I was so happy that it broke, because I was like, oh, they don't look good anymore. So here we are. Finally, she let me do her nails. And so finally, I'm doing her pedicure. My goodness. Doing her nails. Oh my gosh. Sometimes she's like, okay, Ma, do my nails. I really want my nails done. You know, like if she has somewhere to go. And then other times she was like, nah, they look good. So it's like really hit or miss with Muff and her nails. It's just crazy. So anywho, I wanted to do the pedicure today because I wanted to show you guys how I do my pedicures and what ways to make it easier for you guys. So basically, I do my manicures or my full sets the same on the hands as I do on the feet. Yes, y'all. I do everything the exact same. So I prep on my fingernails the same way I prep on my toenails. So you guys will see me do a full prep today on these little cute little toes. And Muff is like, Ma, don't feel my toes. I hate my feet. Her feet are perfect. This girl has perfect feet. When I tell you perfect, I think they're absolutely perfect. She feels like they're ugly. I don't know what, I don't see what she sees. And maybe I have on mom goggles. That's what Aunt calls them. Mom goggles is where everything your children do is just great. They look the best. They are just the greatest at everything. So maybe it's the mom goggles. I don't know. But to me, her feet are absolutely perfect. They're just so cute. They are just so cute. And I tell her that all the time. And she's like, no, Mom, no. Oh my. So even after I did her feet, y'all, I know this is jumping ahead, but after I did her pedicure, I posted it on Instagram because I just thought it was so cute. And I tagged her and she was like, nope, take that tag off, delete that tag. I don't want anybody to know these are my feet. What do you mean? These are the cutest toes I've ever seen in my life. So I had to remove the tag. What is wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I don't know. But anywho, guys, so you guys can watch me prep and just know that this is exactly the same way that I prep for the nails. Basically, that's what I want you guys to get out this video. And then also, I want you guys to see when I do a pedicure, I like to have the least amount of movement as possible. So what I mean by that is I'm not going to push back the cuticles on the left foot and then put the left foot down on the floor and then pick up the right foot and then push back the cuticles on the right foot and then put the right foot down on the floor and then pick up the left foot and then file off the shine off the left foot and then put the left foot down and then pick up the right foot and then file off the shine off the right foot. You see what I mean? You see how that could be a little too much movement, a little too much uncomfortableness for your client. You know, it's just a little too much. So what I like to do as many steps as I possibly can on one foot. So let me set up the whole scene because you guys can't see the whole big picture because you're just watching a small square of what's happening, right? So I'm going to paint the picture, if you will. Close your eyes and visualize with me what's happening, okay? So we are set up exactly as if I was going to do her nails. So I'm sitting in my nail chair. I have the nail table separating us. She's sitting on the opposite side, just as if I was doing a manicure, right? So under the table is my pedicure lamp. I have several different lamps and I use my large lamp, and I'll pop a picture up here so you guys can know exactly which one I'm talking about. But I have a large lamp that I keep on the floor for pedicures. I love this lamp because you can fit both feet into it at the same time. And I'll even link the video where where I did a review on this lamp before. It's 72 or 73 watts. It's very high powered and it's large and I love it for pedicures. So I keep that on the floor. So under my table is my large lamp, right? So under the table are her cute little legs. They're just under the table looking so cute. So I just grab one at a time. So right now I'm working on her right foot. And as you can tell, like I did a full prep. I didn't go from right to left and then right to left and then right to left because that's just too much bumping about. That's just way too much. It's uncomfortable for her. It's uncomfortable for me. So as you can tell, I did everything on this right foot and now I'm cleaning and dusting off all the dust that I created and I'm going in with a primer. This primer is a primer that I've been using for the longest now. I'm finally selling it separately. I was only selling it in the kits because I wasn't really sure about how much it was going to hold. I wasn't really sure about it and I didn't want to put it on my website and then you guys buy it and hate it. So I used it for a long time, guys. You guys have seen me using this primer for a while now. And I just wanted to make sure that it was good, that it was going to last. And obviously, you guys saw like her nails were on for 7 weeks. These toenails were on for 11 weeks. So this primer is good. So this is a primer that I sell on my website. Now, the packaging might be different. So you might see a different bottle on my website and then you might see me switch back to the current packaging that you see in this video. I don't know which bottles I'm going with, but just know the product inside the bottle is exactly the same, okay? I'm literally trying to work out packaging. Like I want to get the least expensive packaging so that the product inside can be really good, but I don't have to mark up the price too much. So that's where we are with that. So I went ahead and put the primer and then I put the base coat. The base coat that I used is from Not Polished and I will leave link and coupon code to the base coat in my description box. So now her feet are going into the lamp. So her right foot is now into the lamp, right? And now that that's in the lamp busy curing, now I can move on to her left leg. So that's what I mean by not going back and forth and having her switch legs with every step because that is annoying. I hate that. When I used to go get my nails done at the salon, right? And I used to do my little pedicure like this every now and then. I hated that I used to have to lift my right leg, then lift my left, then lift my right, then lift my left, then lift my right. It was the most annoying thing ever. So I find doing it like this is a lot more comfortable for your client, but it's more comfortable for you and it's less work. I found that it goes a lot quicker when you do it this way. So anyway, I did everything on the one foot and now I'm just going to repeat all of that on this foot. And oh my God, this foot looks worse than the other. This one looks worse than the other, y'all. I don't know why. I already told you guys in a previous video, Muff does not like to wear shoes, y'all. I don't know how she has such beautiful feet. She literally does not like to wear shoes. She used to be a gymnast, and I don't know if you guys know this, but gymnasts do not wear shoes. They just don't wear shoes. It's just what they do. They do all the events and all the events that they do, they're barefoot. The high beam, the low bar, the high bar, the floor routine, everything they do is shoeless. So when she became a gymnast, she kind of instinctively started wearing no shoes around the house. And she still, years later, does not like to wear shoes. So she's always outside doing flips in the yard barefoot, or she's outside doing TikTok dances. You know how they do those little routines, no shoes on. Like I will go outside to just, I don't know, check the mailbox and I see shoes outside. So she wears her shoes from the front door to outside. And then when she gets outside, she kicks them off and then leaves them in the driveway. It just boggles my mind. Keep your shoes on, Muff. Keep your shoes on. Sorry, guys. I had a moment. I had a moment. Another fun fact about Muff, y'all. Another fun fact about Muff. She's going to kill me. Shared all her business. She loves to watch anything based on a true story, okay? So like a docuseries, and I mean a docuseries about anything. It could be about ants, and I do mean ants. Like she has something on YouTube where she watches ant farms. Like it's true, it's based on real events. She is going to be into it, okay? slave movies, as hurtful and sad as they are, and after she watches them, you know, she has a lot of questions and things like that. But if it's a docuseries, if it's a documentary, I'm telling you, Muff is into it. So right now, she's watching on her phone, she's watching some war type movie. I'm going to just play a clip right here, and you guys can hear what I'm hearing right now, and it does not sound pleasant. I'm like, what? Oh, Muff, what are you watching? What are you watching? And she's just so into it. Like, I'm asking her about the movie, and her response to me is so delayed because she's like into it. So I have to wait until like there's a low part in the scene, and then she could respond to me. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I don't even want to know what this movie's about. I'll watch it on my own. But here you go. Let me just play a clip so you can hear what I'm hearing right now. Okay. So you hear that? Basically, the movie's about some type of war. I don't know exactly what the movie's about because, like I said, I'm asking her questions and her responses are so delayed that I'm not even interested anymore. But she was so into the movie that I'll probably ask her later on tonight and probably sit down and watch it. So we'll see. If I watch it and it's really good, I'll come back and let you guys know. But the way she's acting, it's like one of the best movies ever, okay? But again, Muff has like weird taste, you know, not like a typical 15-year-old taste. She likes documentaries. She likes movies and shows about animals and ants. Ants, y'all. Ants, okay? Ants, yes, the little insects that crawl on the ground. She loves to watch ants in an ant farm. I can't even make that up. Like, that is not remotely interesting. As a matter of fact, guys, I will put in a clip after I'm done her nails. I'm going to put in a clip of her feeding her lizard. Put in a clip of her getting the worms because she enjoys this stuff. It's just the weirdest thing because I'm not like that. And I don't know how she turned out this way because I don't like worms and ants. It's just not my thing. So I'm going to put in a clip of her getting the worms and making her little worm meal for her lizard. It is just enjoyable to watch because, again, she's my daughter and I have on the mom goggles, but it's not enjoyable to watch at the same time because I find it quite disgusting. So I think if it was any other person's child, I would think that your child is weird and I would be like, your child's gross, but that's the truth. So at the end, when I put the clip in, if any of you guys say, oh my gosh, Muff's a weirdo, I get it. I can't even front. I get it. I tell her that all the time. Muff, you are so weird. But she doesn't care because she's just her and, you know, unapologetically her. And that's just that. So I'll put the little clip in of her feeding her lizards at the end. So Muff has 3 lizards. She has a dog. They have a kitten right now. This is another weird story about Muff. I'm telling you, she's going to kill me. When she was younger, because she really loves animals, but she's allergic to them. She doesn't care that she can't breathe or her face swells up. She doesn't care. She still wants them. So when she was younger, she had a kitten and I realized that she was allergic to the kitten. I'm also allergic to animals, but because I want my kids to be happy, I just kind of suffer through it. And I just take allergy medicine every day, literally every day, just to deal with it. Okay. So when I realized that she was allergic to cats, obviously I gave the cat away and she was crying her little eyes out. She hated everything at that point. Like, she was just really sad. So she used to walk around with dog food in her pocket because her dad had a dog at the time. She used to walk around with dog food in her pocket, like a little baggie of dog food, okay? And when we were like at the park or at Walmart or just anywhere and she would see a stray cat, like she would literally feed these stray cats dog food. And I don't know if cats can eat dog food, but they were eating it. because Muff was feeding up. Like, she would literally walk around with a bag of dog food. It was the weirdest thing, y'all. It's the weirdest thing. Then when she got a little bit older and she was getting money for cleaning the house and stuff like that, or her birthday money or whatever, like, she would save her money, and when she goes to the store, she would buy cat food. I didn't know that she was doing this because she doesn't do it when she's with me, because she knows I'm going to say, no, stop buying cat food. We do not have a cat. So she would only do it when she was with her brother or sister. So she would buy these little cat foods, right? From the dollar store or wherever. And she would hide the cat food because she knows if I see them, I'm going to be mad at her for buying cat. Like, you're wasting money. We don't have a cat. And so she would feed the cats in the neighborhood cat food. And I'm talking like the gourmet cat food, like the real one with the 9 lives, like the name brand cat food. Here you are eating bargain bread. You know, you eating the bread that I buy, the bargain bread, but you feeding these stray cats gourmet food. These cats eat better than you, Muffin. What are you doing? But she would literally buy cat food and she would feed the stray cats in the neighborhood. She even used to take her money, y'all, and buy the stray cats collars, toys, all kind of stuff. And I'm like, this got to stop. She even, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all not gonna believe this. She even taught the stray cats in the neighborhood tricks. I personally did not think that cats could learn tricks. I know that dogs could learn tricks, and she's very good at like training her dog. Like, every dog she has, she kind of trains them to do something. So she's good at that. I swear I did not know that cats could learn or cats could do tricks. And she was teaching these cats how to give the paw, how to turn around, like roll around. Like, I didn't know cats could do that. Did y'all know cats could do that? I swear I didn't know cats could do that. And she was teaching these cats tricks. But nonetheless, I don't like cats. She's allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cats. We can't have no cat. We can't have that. We can't have cats. Now, with that being said, guess what we have in our house? I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed right now. But we have 3 lizards, a dog, a baby kitten. The kitten is not going to stay with us long term. We're just going to get this cat old enough to where it could live outside, and then this cat has to go outside. But right now, 3 lizards, a dog, a cat. We gave away the turtles, thank God, because that's just way too much. So the turtles are gone. And then she had a bird. I went to Aunt's house, right? I came back the next day. There was a whole bird playing basketball in my living room. A freaking bird with, oh my God, y'all. I live in a zoo. Y'all supposed to be watching me do a pedicure, and I'm not talking about the pedicure. I'm ranting right now. I'm sorry, but this is the only time I get to vent. So I'm venting about my zoo establishment. I live in a zoo. So I went to Aunt's house. I came back, and there was a little parakeet, whatever, the small birds, right? In a cage in my living room with a little basketball and a basketball net in the cage. And the bird was playing basketball. Okay? They called this bird Kobe. The name of the bird was Kobe. The bird was in my living room playing basketball, y'all. I came home and I was looking at the bird and I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like, I thought they were bird sitting, like, okay, somebody's going out of town and you just watch the bird, no problem. So I'm like, oh my God, this bird is so cute. And it plays basketball, like, amazing. Like, oh my God, and just like looking at the bird, I was just admiring the bird. And then when I realized that, no, this bird is not going home, the bird is home. This is the bird's home. I was so frustrated because I just don't understand why these kids desire to live in a zoo. I just don't get it. So anyway, long story short, the bird was there just living its little happy basketball life. And then I want to say maybe a week or 2 later, the bird died. I don't know how the bird died. They don't know how the bird died. But yeah, the bird died. And apparently they're very sensitive. They're sensitive to noises. They're sensitive to smells and things like that. And we live in a very noisy house. Our house is loud. I talk loud naturally. My kids are loud. We play the music loud. So I don't know if that's what killed the bird or maybe the smells. Whenever we clean up, we I know a lot of you guys can relate, but whenever we clean up, we use a lot of bleach. Right? I don't know. I just really like the smell of bleach. Ant comes over my house and he's like, Nikki, you don't have to use that much bleach. Like, he says his lungs are going to close up. That's how much bleach we use. He says his lungs are going to close because he cannot breathe. Like, it's that strong. So either the bleach smell, like the aroma of the bleach killed him, or Fabuloso, because y'all, I don't know if you guys do this, but I will put a small pot on the stove with water and Fabuloso in the pot. Just a small pot on the stove, water and Fabuloso, and you put it like on a simmer and just let it heat up. Your whole house will smell clean. I love that smell. So we do that often. So I don't know if that smell killed the bird. I really don't know what happened to the bird. But anyway, he lived a very short life at our house. And it's sad. I am sad about it, but I'm just not an animal person like my kids are. I think it's because my mom really didn't like animals. So that kind of passed down to me. And also I'm allergic to a lot of animals. So when you're allergic to something, you kind of just don't like it. You just don't want to be around it. It makes you feel sick or icky. So you kind of just want to stay away from it. So that's kind of where I am. But yeah, nonetheless, we still have 3 lizards, a dog, which I am allergic to, by the way, and a cat, which I am allergic to, by the way. And the kids are still talking about more animals that they want to get. Muff still wants a rabbit. Marvin had a snake. The snake was with us for a very long time. And then the snake, I think the snake got cold because he got out of his cage. Somehow he got out of his cage where the light is. And he kind of went into a corner somewhere where it wasn't as warm. And I think he died because it was just too cold for him. But we had the snake for a while. We had a whole bunch of animals. These kids used to even, you know what else Muff did? Y'all? This is it. This is my last animal story. I promise. But you know what else this girl did with her crazy self? She dug up my backyard. She dug up. And when I tell you dug, she dug deep and she dug wide. I wish I was making this up. But she dug a hole so deep and wide that she was able to put a toy bucket in there. Okay? A big toy bucket in the hole that she dug. And you know what she did? She filled it up with water, okay? And then you know what she did after that? She went to Walmart and got fish. So she made a fish pond or a koi pond or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. She made a little something in my backyard, filled it up with water, put fish in there. Now, it did look cute. So I wasn't mad at her when she did it because it was actually very pretty. She dug it. She put the water in there around it. She patted dirt. She put rocks all around it. She made the presentation so pretty that I couldn't help but love it. And plus it was outside. It wasn't inside for a change. So I was actually very happy about it. And it was very pretty. So she went to Walmart. They got fish. They put the fish in this little pond that they created. And I thought it was beautiful. I really did. I can't even front. It was gorgeous. So, it was fine. And then it rained. So when it rained, all the water overflowed, right? So now the fish are not in the pond. The fish are on the side. The fish are dying. So she was so sad. She made this fish habitat, this little home for the fish, and the fish died. So then they went back to Walmart, got more fish, put the fish in there. The fish were happy until it rained, and then the same thing happened again. They kind of came out of the pond area and died on the dirt that was around the pond. So I was like, okay, no more fish because this is ridiculous. They just keep dying every time it rained. So she just kind of left the water there. I don't know what her intentions were, but she just kind of left it there. And then you know what happened, y'all? Do you know what happened? Frogs happened. Somehow frogs found this little pond that Muff made, and they started laying their little tadpole thingies in there. And so now we had a little pond for frogs. For not birds, okay? Because that would have been okay. A little cute little bird bath kind of situation. A little cute little bird that came in, a little washy wash, sipped a little water and flew off. Nope, that did not happen. Frogs happened. And let me tell you something. Frogs at night make the loudest noise. And so all you could hear every night is these The weirdest sounds, yo. Oh my gosh, that's my life, y'all. So I'm just gonna leave it there because I told y'all. I get off on these tangents, y'all. This was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to talk about a pedicure. I don't even know if I told you guys anything about the pedicure. I hope you guys got something out of this video. But the color is gorgeous. This acrylic that I use is gorgeous. When I swatched this color, remember? So you guys remember when I swatched this color and I told you I told you guys I was gonna love it before I even swatched it because I knew what time it was. When I saw the name of it, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be dope. I knew that it was going to be a perfect nude for a brown skinned person. And actually looking at it now, I feel like this is a perfect nude for any color. You don't have to be a brown girl to rock this as a nude, to be honest. I feel like this is a nude for anybody. I love this color, y'all. This might be like one of my favorite nudes. And it's not even classified as a nude. It's just classified as a color. But I'm looking at it as a nude and I love it. Because Muffin, she does not like pink. She's not a pink girl. She likes yellow. She likes blues. She likes purples. But if we could give her like a nude or neutral color, she's really, really into that. So I'm glad that I was able to find this color for her. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I don't know what you guys got out this video, but I hope that it was entertaining for the last, I don't know, 20 something minutes. Talking about Muffin and her zoo. I know when she watches this video back, she's going to be so upset. She's like, "Ma, you told her my business. I'm sorry, Muff. I'm sorry. It just slipped out. I'm sorry." All right, y'all. So I'm pretty much done. But before I show you guys the after pictures, I'm going to show you the clip of Muffin feeding her lizard. So get ready. All right. Well, I'm still recording anyway.
It's literally just worms for the lizards.
I could never.
Oh my gosh.
I just can't do anything. I won't record your face, although your face is beautiful.
And make sure you send that part to me.
I don't think I could ever do this. You're so brave. Look at the little legs. Ew, I didn't know they had legs.
And you gotta make sure they have calcium.
This is so adventurous. You're so interesting, Mom. What's there in the calcium, though? What's in there? Like baby worms?
I think that's just...
the skin from the worms from last time?
Yeah.
Stop scaring me, guys. Stop. That's not funny.
Send me the whole video.
That's not funny anymore. I'm tired of it. Tired of being scared every day.
Some of these are dead.
Can you feed them the dead worms?
They won't eat it.
They won't eat dead worms, Marvin?
They will.
They never eat the dead worms when I put it in there.
If they get hungry enough, they'll eat it.
So they'll eat this. No, they don't eat that.
That don't look like a worm. That looks like dry skin.
This is
Oh
disgusting.
my gosh, look. What
But
is that?
They have dried out mealworms that they eat.
What is this?
Let me see.
I've never been in there.
They look like they've been whatchamacallit for too long.
They've been in the fridge too long?
No, that one's been warm too long. That's why you keep them in the fridge so they don't do that.
What is that? What happened to it?
They cleaned up.
They're moving and stuff. That is so gross. Muff, you are so adventurous. I gotta say.
How? I'm not feeling. Hey, I need that light.
I don't think I could ever do this. At your age, at my age.
9, 10. They need 5 more.
It's just not something that I could see myself doing. Digging in a cup of worms
That's
to
a good
feed my
thing.
lizard. What?
To put all these worms on your bed.
You're gonna put these
On your pillow.
Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to your mama?
More.
I'm your favorite mother in the whole world.
Really?
Why would you do that to me?
I have no other mother.
Exactly.
Except my secret family.
You got no secret family. Shut the hell up.
I do have secret.
Shut the hell up. You don't have nothing.
Go show them that cat.
What do you want me to pick the cat up with my bare hands?
I'll give you $1.
No thanks. No thanks. I'm not picking any animals up with my bare hands. Sorry. It's not going down.
How much would you eat one of these worms for?
I'm not eating one of the worms.
You want to record them eating it?
Yeah.
That one. So I just put them in here. I put 5 in here because they each eat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot to eat.
And the calcium helps them grow bigger and nicer and healthy.
Look at her seasoning it up. Lizard food. She's seasoning up the lizard food.
Okay, then look to the... He be
Hold
quick.
on.
He quick to eat them, so...
Let me get in here, like. Down, 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 down. Ah!
Really?
Gross. Let me zoom in. That is so disgusting. It's like we have National Geographics. Muffin edition.
Hi, Kilo. Just wait until I get a house. It's a whole another story of animals.
That might have been a little gross to watch for some of you. I know I definitely was cringing, but here's a little video of Kilo because Kilo's a lot more enjoyable to watch than lizards eating worms. So anyway, that's that. Here are her nails. I did her fingernails in matte, her toenails in the shiny top coat. Beautiful, beautiful color. I hope you guys liked this video. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Hit the bell so you know when I upload next. And leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of animals you guys have. I know some of you guys are doing way worse than me right now. I know I'm not the only one. Leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of animals you guys have or what kind of crazy animals your kids have brought home. I would love to hear that story. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.